There's actually quite a few Stoic principles that can be applied to our relationships. They can help with our conflicts, our responses, and how we open up to others. Here's a few perspectives that may be good to keep in mind. Number one is to only worry about what you can control in the relationship. You can't control your partner. They're going to do what they're going to do. What you can control is the partner that you choose. How you react to situations that come up. There will be situations that come up. You can control how you approach conflict, and if you stay or if you go. What you can't control is if your partner cheats, disrespects you, thinks they can do better than you, anything like that. That's up to them and fate. If you're worrying about cheating all the time, you're worrying about something outside of your control. Let that go. As a side note, I've seen guys give their girls a hard time about cheating and being jealous, and the girls did some of the most vicious things to get payback for the constant accusations. Way worse than what the guy was even worried about. So the constant worry actually brought their fears to pass. But if you can't trust your partner, that's something you can control. If you can't trust this person, why are you there? Isn't it yourself you should reproach for not anticipating that they'd act this way? The Logos gave you the means to see it, that a given person would act a given way, but you paid no attention, and now you're astonished that he's gone and done it. Marcus Aurelius. But by worrying about things outside of your control, what you're really thinking is that it's in your best interest to keep this relationship going, isn't it? You're trying to anticipate and control things in order to maintain the status quo. But if you're doing that, you're not trusting the Logos, are you? When I was a young man, the girl I wanted to marry left me. I literally couldn't imagine life without her, and I didn't know what to do. I thought I would never recover. Now, looking back over a decade later, my life is quite literally better in every conceivable way. I can't describe how awful it would be if we were still together. Now, I couldn't see it at the time, but the Logos had in store for me a much better life than the one it ripped out of my unwilling hands. There are two reasons to embrace what happens. One is that it's happening to you, it was prescribed for you, and it pertains to you. The thread was spun long ago by the oldest cause of all. The other reason is that what happens to an individual is a cause of well-being in what directs the world. Marcus Aurelius. So if your partner leaves you, or something bad befalls you, remember that it is happening for you. Maybe there's something to learn. Maybe you're not on the right path, and the Logos is simply setting you straight.